Shalom. Before I get started, I want to say, Call, Holaim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, V'chaf Kodash, which means give our praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahushai, which is our Lord and Savior, and to the Holy Spirit. Nathan Masana Kabbalah Hajikwim, Shayas Allah, which means give the honors to the elders of Israel, which is the apostles and elders of great millstone who teach and who will. And Shalom wa Shayas Allah, which means peace and love to the elect of Israel. And come back again through the spirit power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash, one another listen. I'm brother I9 from Jim Memphis Count. And the lesson will be real quick. And the name of this lesson will be Defiling the Sabbath via sex. So Lord willing, you be edified. So this is Ezekiel 23:38. Moreover, this they have done unto me, they have defiled my sanctuary in the same day, and have profaned my Sabbaths. Going to the word defiled. It's tamah, to be unclean, become impure. To be or become unclean sexually. B, to defile oneself, be defiled sexually. To defile sexually, see. That's the point. Strong definition. Pollute. Definition of profane. Halal, to profane, defile, pollute, desecrate. To profane oneself, defile oneself, pollute oneself, ritually, sexually. So that's it. Real quick, 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you. So we are that sanctuary. Going to the word temple.
Strong's G 3485. Naas.
Right. Yous are the temple of Jerusalem, but only the sacred edifice or sanctuary. So we are that sanctuary. We make up that sanctuary. We are that temple. Verse 17, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, whom should the Most High destroy? For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Right, we are that temple. So going back to Ezekiel 23:38. Moreover, this they have done unto me, they have defiled my sanctuary. In the same day, they have profaned my Sabbaths. NLT, furthermore, they have defiled my temple and violated my Sabbath day. Isaiah 56:2. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the son of man that laid hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keeping his hand from doing any evil, right? It's an evil thing in the sight of the Lord, polluting, defiling the Sabbath. Yeah, we under grace. Yes, we keep the Sabbath to the best of our ability. Brothers might have to work on the Sabbath day, but for you to go and have sex on the Sabbath, that's diabolical, because you can refrain yourself from that. There's pleasure going to the word polluting. The same word is profane back in Ezekiel 23:38. The same Hebrew word is kala, to profane, defile, pollute, desecrate. Treat a sacred place or thing with violent disrespect. So, right. So, let's go to Exodus 31:14. Ye should keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth should surely be put to death. You should surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul should be cut off from among his people. So let's go into defile it. Same thing. Halal. To profane oneself, defile oneself, pollute oneself sexually. So you can pollute, you can defile the Sabbath by having sex on the Sabbath. Exodus 20:8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. That's the point. The Sabbath is a holy day. Jump down to 11. For in 6 days the Lord Yahweh made heaven and earth and the sea, and all that in them is. Read this again. For in 6 days the Lord Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it, right? He made it holy, Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Going to the word holy. It's kodash, to consecrate. Sanctify, prepare, dedicate, be hallowed, be holy, be sanctified, be separate. The Hebrew lexicon, be pure, clean. Clean, use of physical purity, cleanliness. So, right. I mean, that's it, clean. So whenever you have sex, you're considered unclean, right? According to the law, Leviticus 15:16. And if any man see the copulation go out from him, right, when he busts, he ejaculate, then he should wash all his flesh in water and be unclean until the even. And every garment and every skin whereon is to see the copulation should be washed with water and be unclean until the even, right? NOT, any clothing or leather with semen, with sperm on it must be washed in water, and it will remain unclean until evening. 18. The woman also, with whom men shall lie with seed of copulation, they shall both bathe themselves in water and be unclean until the even. NOT, after a man and a woman have sexual intercourse, they must each bathe in water, and they will remain unclean until the next evening, right? So remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Holy going to being clean. So you popping your woman on the Sabbath, you are unclean. Going to the word unclean. It's tama'ah. Going to the word defiled, right? To be unclean, become impure. To be or become unclean sexually. That's the point. You can pollute, defile the Sabbath day by having sex. So therefore, you cannot have sex on the Sabbath. If any camp teaches you can have sex on the Sabbath, leave them, avoid them. Don't listen to them. Because you're defiling your body. You're defiling the temple. Defiling, you're defiling that day. The Most High blessed that day. That's basically a holy day, man. The scripture says it's a holy day. You know what? Sirach 33 and 9. It says, some of them had he made high days and hallowed them, and some of them had he made ordinary days. So the Sabbath is a holy day, basically a high day, you know. The new moon, the Sabbath, you know. But the other days, or the 6 days, going back to this, you know what? Exodus 28. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days should that labor and do all that work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord, that power in it that should not do any work. Thou nor that son, nor that daughter, that master, just like that man servant, nor that maid servant, nor that cattle, nor that stranger that is within their gates. So right, you see. 9. The 6 days should that labor and do all that works. NOT, you have 6 days each week for your ordinary work. So you want to get it in, pop your woman. And on 6 days you can. But on the 7th day, no, because it's the Sabbath. You know, the Most High blessed that day. This is verse 11. So Lord willing, hope you was edified. Once again, give our praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kodash, the honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who teach and will well. Peace and love to the elect.